Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I'm Brenda, Jim's wife, and Jim will be out here in a minute. And this morning, we're going to be taking Duke and Earl over to the other pasture. They haven't yet officially met their new brother, Barron. And today, which is Earl's full brother and Duke's half brother, today Jim is going to introduce them to each other. So we brought our halters over this morning, and Jim is going to take them across. We're going to take them across. Now, just a second ago, as you can see, it's real wet here. We got a lot more rain last night, and these guys and the cows, for some reason, they like to stand right around here, and it got all muddy, but they actually still have more grass and hay in this pasture than they can possibly eat. So they stand here a lot because they don't have anything to do. They're full and they're just bored, so they stand here. Anyways, they're gonna go over to the other side now and meet Barron. And Duke just got a wicked zap. He leaned against a fence and got a wicked zap. So I hope he doesn't have problems crossing. And here's Jim.
Hi, everybody. You can grab Earl. I don't care who you grab.
Whoever's easiest. Probably Earl this morning.
There we go.
He doesn't have his halter.
I don't want it on.
You don't want it on?
We're going to tear it off. So.
Okay, as long as it stays on. Come on, Earl. He doesn't have a problem going across.
Hold him up right there. I'm just going to hit this gate, Brenda.
Okay. Ho. Just a minute. Ho.
Hey.
Just a minute, Duke. Got cows in there. We can't let them out. You know where you're going, Earl? Come on. In the last video, we had a contest. Stay tuned to the end of the video and we will announce the winners. Once again, we got a lot of rain last night. Lots of stuff is coming up in the garden, but there's not much up really showing yet. So Barron is outside already with Ken.
Hold Duke.
Wait a minute, Duke. I don't have Duke. Dukey, just a minute. Out they go. Ken's boss hog out here.
Walk with them and see how they react.
Okay. Kenny! Barron! Come over here, guys. Here comes Earl. And here's Barron. I love the way they arch their necks. And look at, Duke's already got his low man on a totem pole thing going.
Our biggest risk is biting.
This is pretty funny.
Palm right in.
That's Duke.
I'm surprised Ken's being ugly.
You are?
Yeah.
He likes to be boss.
I know, but they're all together.
I hope they don't beat on Duke. He does not seem like the dominant one.
Expect to beat on anybody.
Can you guys get out of here, please? They got the same coloring almost. Well, their hair is the same color. Do you think they'll both have this time when they do this kind of getting to know you thing?
With Earl also?
Yeah.
Who knows?
We got a lot of testosterone around here right now. They look pretty nicely matched right there.
Yeah. Get down there. Get down there. Don't run us over. They're not ganging up on each other.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't Ken out here. I thought that might do that, and it did. I mean, it stopped them.
Because Duke and Earl would probably be right together if it wasn't for Ken.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it is Duke and Barron right now, because it seemed like Earl was the one that got right on it to begin with. That's what I was thinking. Oh! Ouch!
I'd like to stay here and watch them, but I gotta go do a few things in the shop. You can just keep filming for a while.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot.
Lock this door so it doesn't open accidentally.
Okay.
You can go to the sawmill easy.
Yep.
Don't be taking any
I won't.
risks.
I won't. Yikes. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, they're latching right on. Stop it, guys. Earl. Go get him, Kenny. Here comes the Three Musketeers. Jim just said they're playing, everybody's fighting together, not just Duke and Earl against Barron. And they're not really fighting, they're just playing hard. And they sure are. Kenny, can I get your interview and ask you what you think of all this nonsense? What do you think? Gonna just let them do their own thing? I totally get it. Somebody has to be responsible and mature, right? Why did he put me out with those guys is what you're saying, right? Enjoy the day. Well, this is more like it. They finally stopped their horsing around for a minute. Okay, so it's a couple hours later, and Jim has decided he's going to see how they're all doing, make sure there's no major cuts or anything. They're all walking, that's good, you know. He knows he has to be a little careful with all their roughhousing. You never know what's going to happen next, as we can see. Oh my goodness. These horses are perfectly gentle when they're by themselves. I've been enjoying spending time with Barron. He's a sweetheart in the barn, but when they're out in pasture, it's a different story when they're together. New like this. Nobody appears to be limping or anything, but
Okay, I was able to get close to him, and there's no marks. I shouldn't say no marks. There's a couple whelps, but no blood. And so, just some hard playing with the boys.
they were eating and chilling a little bit, but I'm sure this goes off and on all the time.
When I just ran to the woods and cut a bunch of firewood trees, and when I came back, they were all three of them were over there eating, calm as can be.
Oh my goodness.
So the fighting continues. So we'll just let them out here playing, and I want to get the other horses hitched up and go down and mow some pastures.
Ken's just standing over here saying, I'm staying out of this. So Jim asked me to come out and pick up the sticks that were laying on the ground here. He has a story to tell sometime about how these sticks can be very dangerous to horses, and of course we're right here by the sawmill, so yes, they should have been picked up before, but I'm doing it now, and we want to try to make it as safe as possible for these guys, and I hope you can see them out here. Well, what a wonderful afternoon it's turned out to be. Jim is down here, and this was supposed to be a pasture for the cows and horses, but look how long the hay is in here. They have not been able to keep up with the grass. So Jim plans to continue to keep it in a sort of like a pasture situation, because our neighbor's going to be having some cows come in here too, but he's cutting it down so that the new grass will come through and they'll be more likely to eat it. Things are going to slow down here eventually. He's got Lady and Bill today.
So like Brenda had said, we have, I think, 3 more head of cattle coming out into here, and then Barron will be coming out here with the colts very soon. And so with more animals, it will take more feed. And it does seem like a big waste to cut all this hay down and not pick it up, but we just do not have the weather to begin to make dry hay, so it will have to just stay here. And it's actually good for the soil to let it stay here anyways. My thought is to cut this 1/3 today, and then I will come back in another week or so and cut another third or the rest of it, so that it kind of regrows at a different stage for the animals to eat. I have never seen this field as wet as it is now. You can see Bill almost tripped even here in the mud, and it's just been so wet. I've never seen it this wet in all the 30 some odd years we've been up here farming. A lot of times we have some springs in these fields, and we have had a few issues right in about this spot where the baler would have troubles when we're baling our hay up right here. But to see it this wet right now, it's kind of hard to deal with.
It's been 24 hours now since we had the video that went out just talking about the contest we have on the amount of weight that Barron, our new horse, weighs. So yesterday, as you saw, we put him on the scales and weighed him up. I am going to tell you what he weighed. Drum roll, please. 1,501 pounds. So, our winner is absolutely nobody. Nobody got it right. So, have a good day. No. I'm not going to leave it like that. We have decided to go to the next best thing. We had several people that guessed 1,500, even 1,500. So, we are going to take the first 5 people that guessed 1,500, and we're going to send every one of you guys a hat. So, what you'll have to do is email us, and we will put the email address down on the screen or in the description so that you can do that. So these are the winners. And this is in the order that they came in. So we've got the first 5 people that guessed 1,500 for Barron. Mrs. McBay, first one. John Camosa, the second one. Peter Searle, the third one. Harold Adams, the fourth one. And Sue Upham, the fifth one. So you guys are our lucky winners for today. We will be sending you out a hat when we get your address. And yeah, I'm so happy that you were able to participate in this little contest. We had like 800 people that voted, and so that's just super great. So that's going to do it for our video today. I would like to say one more thing to our patrons. I would just like to thank you one more time for being patrons, because the money that you give us goes to our camera stuff, our audio and our camera. And just this past video, we broke a piece on the camera, so we lost our regular audio. So we just had to use the audio and the GoPro. And the difference between the audio by just using the GoPro and the audio by using the audio mics was huge. And so I just want to thank you one more time for being patrons and for helping us out with that. Anything you want to add, Brenda?
No, maybe they can notice in the video, because there was part of it that we had the audio, and then the part when I was outside by picking up the sticks.
Yes.
Was when we didn't have it anymore.
So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. We look forward to talking to you and seeing you again next time. Have a great day.